This is the V Bodybuilding Show here today. I'm standing next to Miss International Candice Keene, two-time Miss International, excuse me.
Two-time.
Nice to see you. Thanks for coming back onto the show.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So what happened last night? Did you have a little too much fun?
I did. It was a special occasion, so I was allowed.
Candice is in rare form. Were you talking Jack Daniels and pizza last night?
At the end of the night, yes. But in the beginning, I was in my sister's wedding. She got married yesterday. I was a bridesmaid. So it was a fun-filled day. When the reception came on, you know, you could have champagne, some vodka, some cake, and they had a gelato stand outside. You know, like the authentic gelato.
Yeah. So how do you feel today?
Slower.
We were talking about maybe we should just start where you left off last night and maybe just have a couple of drinks before dinner.
No.
I don't think we need to be any looser though after the excerpt before. What do you think?
Well, I mean, protein shakes.
Protein shakes. So your contest prep starts tomorrow.
Not contest prep, just like to get back into routine.
Yeah.
Yes, because I took the last week and a half off of training.
Yeah.
Because while I was here, I was enjoying my time here with my family and just kind of take.
Well, you've been enjoying your journey. I watched
my journey. Yes.
Your Allmax interview there, or it was actually not even an interview.
Yeah, I just did a little YouTube video to thank everybody because I had a lot of text messages and Facebook messages that I had gotten.
And you're right. You do need more YouTube footage. I think I'm like nobody, and I have more than you.
No, I know. When I get back tomorrow, I have this like whole game plan.
Okay, I'm gonna subscribe to your YouTube channel, Candice Keene.
And there will be some more content on there, I promise.
And
I think I have two different ones, two different accounts.
You do? Oh, on your YouTube?
Yeah, because I never really go on there, but I just realized I had to.
What's up with the website? Is that really ever going to happen?
Yes, it is, because I'm actually talking to my friend. I was talking to my friend during my trip, so we are getting together this week, and we're going to do it.
Okay.
Promise.
So until then, it's still Facebook to get a hold of you, or your Candice Keene email. What is that?
I think on the YouTube I did keen.candice@gmail. My Hotmail is too, like, it's really old. There's a lot of space.
Oh,
it's kind of hard to sift through it. So it'll be the Gmail one.
Okay.
Keen.candice@gmail.
So you were in Europe. You went over there and you won the Australia. You won the Australian Pro.
Yes, again. So I defended that title also.
Wow. Just
on the.
So did you know was the numbers in line? I know last time you know when you got your number before the show, you knew you were going to win. Did you have that same revelation this time?
I tried to figure out some numbers, but they just weren't there until I got my competitor number badge at the Arnold. It was the same exact number 12 as last year. So I'm like, hey.
Hey, now.
So.
Any kind of edge works, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to go to the Olympia this year. You didn't get to meet Nicole Wilkins. I was hoping I'd get to see that again.
In September.
Are we allowed to talk about that? I feel like it's,
Sure, why not?
Not politically correct. But, you're the Arnold champion. She's the Olympia champion. And you've done both shows. Obviously, you're not Miss Olympia yet.
Yes.
But I know the Arnold has a special place in your heart. It's like your favorite. It's awesome, right?
Yeah.
Why is it so much better than everything else?
Well, for one, I won it on my birthday last year, so that was like, and it was like a once in a lifetime thing for me because every year the days go. So I went in there on March 1st last year, and I won it on my birthday. So it's just a fun time, and it always falls like around my birthday.
So it's the time of year.
Yeah.
And the fact that you own the show.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's not hot there. It's nice and cold during the show weekend. You know how you get really hot.
Yeah, like we are right now.
Yeah, it's pretty warm in here.
It's pretty warm. Were you disappointed you didn't get to go against Nicole Wilkins for that show?
Yes and no, but I know I'll have my chance again in September, so it'll be a good time.
So as far as, I know you're focused on yourself, which you should, but I mean, there's a lot of up and coming people in the sport. Anybody that you think might make a surprise, maybe a fellow Allmax athlete or anybody?
Well, I think Alicia Coates is amazing, and I love her shape, and she's beautiful. And
she wanted to guest co-host this too.
Really?
Yeah, she was like dying to.
Why didn't you let her? Was she not available?
No, she wasn't able to.
Oh darn.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think she's gonna be
Alicia?
She's got potential, girl. You got potential, girl.
Cool. Cool. That's nice of you. That's cool. So one more day here. You had a busy day. You're going to head back to Florida?
Tomorrow morning. I still have to say goodbye to my grandma. She came in from North Dakota the other day.
You drove from...
Oh my God, I've been driving
Where are you at,
so
Goodyear?
much. My brother lives in Yuma, and Cotton, so it's like way up there. And then my dad lives in Paradise Valley, and my uncle lives in Scottsdale, and then I had to pick my grandma up at the Mesa Gateway.
Did you? I hope you got unlimited mileage on your.
Oh yeah, I've already put like 800 miles.
You know, for an extra $9 a day, you can do whatever the hell you want to a rental car.
Even a dance
If you can light it on fire, haven't you seen?
Really?
Haven't you seen
$9.
Have you ever seen Jackass?
They were trying to sell it to me.
Josh,
for
you saw it. He's
$15.
laughing back here, right? What?
They were trying to sell it to me for $15.
$15 a day.
Coverage. I'm like, I don't need it. I have insurance.
It does.
Yeah, so
It
they
does.
just try to sell you. I know.
They do.
I know.
Yeah. But there's a good thing about it. I did get it one time because it's something with your insurance. Anyways, we're here talking.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about car insurance and rental cars. Come on now.
So, are you going to do anything different for this contest prep? I know you have the same coach that's been with you from show number one.
Show number one.
And Candice Keene, in case you don't know, she's done like 40-something pro shows. What is it?
I've done 31 shows.
31
so minus 2, so 29.
29 shows. That's a lot of shows.
That is. I know. That's why I'm taking. Well, that's why I allowed myself to take this past few weeks off, like a week and a half of training, and kind of just mentally just kind of enjoy myself and
Enjoy the journey.
enjoy the journey.
And I loved how you talked about that.
And don't feel guilty
Yeah.
with enjoying yourself with food. Or, you know, I'm not really getting ready for anything right now, so.
So when you say journey, what do you mean by that?
Journey of like well, life, journey towards your goal, because any goal, you know, you're gonna have like ups and downs, obstacles, and you're gonna get frustrated. So just enjoy the journey, because at the end of the road, I mean, it's you have to enjoy yourself.
Do you feel like once you win, what if you're Miss International and then you're Miss Olympia? What do you do then? I mean, now you've accomplished all your goals. Now would your
I'm gonna
goal
go to
then be-
Disneyland. No, I'm kidding.
Would it be then to in turn defend the title then?
Yes.
Good. That's what we want to
You
hear.
have
I
to
like
do
that.
it. Yes, you have to defend it.
That's good. I think you will. Definitely that hormone for sure. Touched. That's awesome. That's awesome. So what's up with Allmax? You have anything new going on with Allmax Nutrition?
I'm actually going to go up to the Toronto Pro Show at the end of May, beginning of June, and work the booth there. And then Sunday, June 1st, I'll be doing a seminar with them up in Toronto. So if you're in the Toronto area for the show or anything, the Toronto Pro Show, I'll be doing a seminar. So
And the Pro Cakes?
Pro Cakes, I'm going to start hustling them again. It's just the last few months have been kind of.
I think you have a good excuse.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah. And then you do your own makeup, your own hair and makeup, which I was really surprised to hear that. Well, I don't know. I mean, most people, they have their makeup and hair
They
done,
charge
and
so much.
yeah.
Like,
And so you're doing it. I mean, did you go to school for that, or are you just good
no.
at it?
Well, practice, trial and error. First half of the show, because I have naturally curly hair, but I don't like natural hair.
Well, you straighten it, right?
Well, this was from yesterday, and it's still teased up right from the wedding, but I put rollers in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some tutorials on my YouTube channel, ladies, for show makeup. So
That's why I brought it up, because I remember you said that.
yeah.
And then are you available now for your online training?
Yes,
Are you pretty booked up doing that?
No, contact me on Facebook or Keene.Candice@gmail, and then you can, with my website's up, it'll be.
So you're doing the online. You don't go to the gym and train anybody. That's all about the gym, right?
Yeah, usually it's. I mean, I could do one-on-one, but if you're in the Orlando area, yeah, online.
So since your first show, switching gears back to the stage, on your contest prep, have you found that as you got older, that your body chemistry's changed? Maybe what worked before doesn't work now. So you're constantly having to. You find yourself like a month out, like experimenting with so that when you come down there, the night before your show, you're not experimenting, so you know what works.
Jamie and I, my trainer Jamie, we're used to how my body works, and typically like a week or a month out or 3 weeks from the show, normally somebody would look really ripped, but my body's different and my percentage is low, but I just hold water, you know. So he's like, I'm not worried about it, and everybody's like, is she gonna be ready? Are you gonna be ready? But we just know our body, so we know that it's not a big deal. We just know how to roll into it. And we've always done it.
So you've had, so it's been, you know, because I have all my stuff written out, and
No, I don't
it's
even
been,
track anything. I just, because we're just so used to it. So we're like, he's able to just look at me, and we've always gone by like the caliper. It's just right now, and he just looks at me, adjusts my cardio.
how much cardio do you do?
He doesn't like to do, you know, the doubles.
So you just do it in the morning?
Ideally, I like to, but sometimes I know. So I'll do it. You know.
Isn't it best to do it on an empty stomach, like with an L-carnitine? Some Proceps L-carnitine.
You know what? I do fasted.
You can rain on my parade and say all max. We'll go back.
All max.
Proceps.
We do have L-carnitine.
Do you have chocolate or vanilla L-carnitine? Well,
Is it capsule or
it's liquid.
maybe I'll make a recommendation. Saying, oh, no, I do like half and half, and I still.
Does your body, I know this is maybe a secret, but does your body respond better to healthy fats or carbs? Sorry, I'm just sweating.
It's okay. I don't mind. It depends. Like, I notice sometimes fats, I think my body, I kind of have to like follow it.
You do?
Yeah.
So what would you use for your final week?
Well, obviously it's lower carbs, so Jamie tells me to keep my fats out.
So a lot of people want to know, and I hate to get the secret out of the bag, but is it like 100 grams of protein a day and 50 grams of carbs and 50 grams of fat, or is it?
Well, I try to do a gram of protein per pound of weight.
Okay.
So I eat 6 times a day, 25 to 30 grams per meal.
Good. A lot of fish?
This prep, I mean, I haven't been, no. And when I do it, I like cod. I got tilapia out a couple years ago, and I just can't really do it anymore.
She's a fish snob.
No, I don't. I'm not usually, like, I would eat it. I just kind of, 2011, I ate it.
You know what I love about fish is that, like chicken, I have to chew it. And fish, I just put it in my mouth and I can just drink it. I just take a drink of water and I just swallow it. So, yeah, it's like taking a bite.
I like ground turkey just because it's easy.
It's good.
Because it's so, like, I know it's more expensive, but
Do you
it's
get
just,
the extra lean or the regular?
no, the 99%.
Oh, you
Because there's some people, actually, like, they don't know that, I mean, they don't actually look at the labels. But yes, look at the labels because regular ground turkey isn't the same as the 99%. It's 8 grams of fat versus 1 gram of fat.
I usually mix the 2 packages together, and that way you get a little bit of fat, but I'm not Miss International.
Coconut oil is good for fat because it has all kinds of benefits.
It's really good, yeah. I
Internally, externally, like if you put it on your face at night.
I mean, look how shiny I am. I have it all over me right
Really? Right now.
now. Well, this morning I put some.
Oh.
When I get out of the shower, I do it
Yeah.
up. So I wanted to do something new today. It's called 20 questions.
Okay.
Are you down?
Sure.
Okay.
What kind of questions are they?
Very personal questions.
Oh, geez.
Bella wrote them all out. Because last time, remember what she asked you, right? You don't remember she embarrassed you last time? She asked you, like, if you're single. Remember you're like,
I was going through, you know, one of those things.
One of those things, yeah.
One of those things.
Yeah. So you're on the rebound? And,
No, I'm actually dating somebody, so.
no, before.
Oh, no, I was in the
Despondent
phase.
state.
I was in the phase where I'm like, you know,
Aww.
I know.
She does seem happier, huh, Bella? Doesn't
Do I?
She does. She seems like she's on it. Well, before we got here, I told you Ivan Almonte is a huge fan. He's like crazy about
You
it.
want the camera?
Yeah. And he said, I said, hey, what would you ask Candice Keene? He says, well, I want to know who her first influence in fitness was.
Wow. Okay, so when I was a senior in high school, my brother moved out, and I kind of moved in with him to finish graduating. He always had the bodybuilding magazines, you know how they had those spreads. I think it was Monica Brandt was
I remember that from last year, because that's what you looked up to. Yeah.
And then before I started competing, but then just kind of like getting into like more of the fitness modeling thing, Ava Cowan, Jamie Eason.
Jamie Eason competed.
I think she's done a show.
Actually?
Yeah, a long time ago.
It doesn't matter. It's just curious.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I think she did.
So how did they influence you? Just from how they looked?
Yeah.
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 That's enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. I know.
And me and Ava now are like this, so it's pretty cool.
This one might be a tough question. Just, he says, kind of describe your life from the ages of 14 to 18. So I guess, I don't know. Ivan, why did you ask this? I don't know, but let's find out. I'm kind of curious.
14 to 18 was a hot mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he saw your other interview. And
That's why?
Well, remember what I asked you? Because I'm like, so who did you hang out with? Were you a jock? You're like, no. I'm like, well, so were you
Oh,
out in the
14
back?
to 18, high school years.
Were you out in the back with, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't into athletics. I wasn't a jock. I wasn't.
Well, he asked that because, you know, you weren't a jock, and, you know, it's not like you were a cheerleader or whatever, and now you're, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my structure, I've always had, you know, broadness from my mom's side. Wasn't athletic. My senior year, I did take an elective, a weight training elective. I think that's probably what kind of put the bug in me.
Really?
But
Did you see quick results?
I guess I just wasn't paying attention back then.
Yeah.
And I never really followed through with it until like 2000, or when I was like 23. So,
Yeah, serious. What was your first show?
All South Championships in Florida, 2008, November 8th.
How was that?
I won overall.
You won the overall
And
your
it was
first
level
show?
5, so I qualified national. And 2 weeks later it was national. So Jay was like, "Are you sure? That's like the biggest show." And I'm like,
Yeah.
why not? Let's just try. And then I got my program.
So the similar story as she won it too. I think that was her third show. She got it. That's awesome. Good for you. And Alicia too.
Oh,
She had-
Alicia?
I think she got, like, wasn't it like her first or second show? Her national show? I think it was her first national show. It was. When you're great, you're great. You know,
Hey,
you know what they say, it's hard to be humble when you're great, right? But you're very humble.
Yeah.
You are very humble. Okay, 20 questions with V. Is there anything that you regret in life?
No, because even though I had a lot of experiences, and I don't regret any of it because that's what makes you who you are today. And
Who does that sound like?
And if you you have to go through all those crazy downs and like crazy experiences to take you to the next and get wiser, stronger, whatever. And it just brings you.
Failure before success.
It's called your journey of life.
There's that
But
word
seriously,
again.
you know,
Journey.
and it makes you who you are.
Good. Not having any regrets is awesome. How about one of these abilities? What would you like the most? Liked by everybody? Never getting tired of photographic memory or eating without getting fat?
Eating without getting fat. I was actually talking to somebody about this the other day. Like, there's just a pill to take. Eat anything you want.
I would take it.
I would take
like
it
the
too.
Matrix pill?
Because I love food.
Me too.
I've been
Well,
enjoying some food.
It's funny because some of these questions I wanted to get, my show gets kind of redundant. We talk about bodybuilding, contest prep, how'd you get into it, who inspired you. So I'm like, hey, we should talk about the person and outside of bodybuilding. But usually when I ask that question, hey, what do you like to do outside of bodybuilding? Most people don't really have a lot to do. So I'm like, I'm going to have some
Isn't that
questions.
funny?
I got to get some questions
We're
here.
like, what do you like
But
to
now,
do? You're like,
but then
huh.
it seems like these questions somehow or another go back to bodybuilding every time. Like, you know, they answer, yeah, eating without getting fat. Okay. Number 3, have you ever searched your name on Google?
Of course.
Yeah, what'd you find? A lot of good stuff.
Bodybuilding.com. Arnold Classic.
It's kind of Miss International.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
When's the last time you did it?
Actually, I think just the other day because I was with somebody.
Even Candice Keene, Miss International, Googled herself. So I'm not such a dork.
No, I was talking to one of the family members, and I don't remember what we were talking about, but I googled.
She had a reason. I have no reason. Did you travel through time? Did you go to the future or the past? I thought so.
Both, if I could.
You have to pick one, so.
All right.
You go to the past?
Well, no, because the past is the past, and the past. So maybe it's the future.
Well, see, for me, I would go to the future.
To see, like, what...
And who won the Super Bowl, and I'd put a bunch of money on it, and then I'd come back and I'd win all the money.
That would be, like...
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Just like that.
Yeah.
I guess you could do that the other way, too. I guess you could go to the past and then, you know, be like, hey, I know who won everything. Don't you do it. Hey, you're in the video the whole time. I can hear you talking the whole time over there with your seminar. Thanks. Have you ever felt awkward on stage?
Yeah, I think everybody does, you know.
No, not yesterday, right? Not Amanda Patak.
What was yesterday's show?
I had Amanda Patak on.
Oh.
And I asked her, that's the first time I did this with her, and she never felt awkward on stage. I was like, damn, good for you.
No, well...
When's the last time you felt awkward on stage? 25 questions.
I didn't feel awkward at the Arnold or the Australia.
Because you're the
Actually,
champ.
it's why I try not to get in that mindset, because once you want to try to feel, you want to have it in your mindset, like, confident, you know? You want to, like, go on the stage when you get out there. And,
Especially when you're a man, right? You want to have all that.
yeah, you got to be like...
Okay, number 6.
6? Oh my gosh.
Which super ability would you rather have? Be able to read minds, fly, or be able to talk to animals?
Talk to me.
Talk to animals. So you want to, okay, you wouldn't want to read minds.
No, because that would just be too much.
That'd be kind of weird, huh?
It'd
That's
just
what do
be-
people really think about me. Yeah, I don't want to know. Yeah, maybe talking to animals.
And flying would be cool, but sometimes I look at my dog and I'm like, I wonder what you think,
I do too.
right? So,
I love my dog. What kind of dog do you have? I have a Chihuahua too. Little Rambo. Is he an applehead? He is an applehead, right? She.
yeah.
I saw pictures. Would you prefer more? Love, friendship, or family? I'll kind of go together.
All of the above.
I like that. I'm going to change that. Are you shy, introverted, or extroverted, or does it really depend on who you're with?
Depends, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think the other person can bring the extrovert out in you.
You're more extroverted this time than the first time I met you.
Maybe it's because I'm happier.
Yes.
Pizza will do that.
Pizza will be.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Lauren, if you're watching this, why?
That's your sister?
She was a little...
She ordered it at 2 in the morning?
At 1. We
At 1 in the morning?
like closed the whole like reception down. We went outside. And we're like, we're kind of hungry, you know?
When was the last time you had pizza?
Pizza. Not too bad.
Like how long before that? A couple weeks.
No, well, I'm sure since Australia, but I just don't remember when.
So just once. So when you have a cheat meal, what is it that you have? Is it pizza then?
No,
Is that
I like
tacos?
burgers.
I like burgers too.
Like really good burgers.
You ever been to cold beers and cheeseburgers in Scottsdale?
No, but I went to Red Robin a few nights ago. I'm on vacation, and I'm
Did
enjoying
you get the
myself.
unlimited fries? Do they still have those?
Yeah, they do, but they didn't refill
They didn't? Wow, they probably just assumed that you didn't want it. She's going low carb. Did you eat the bun?
Actually, got gluten-free bun, just to see what would, you know. And it was.
What's the whole point of a burger?
I know.
You know? Did you get a Diet Coke too?
I did. No, but I like Diet Coke.
I do too. I like Coke Zero though.
Oh.
Better.
Right.
Coke Zero? Never had it?
I like the taste of Diet Coke, but
Oh, you do. So then, yeah, because Coke Zero tastes like Coke.
yeah,
Okay.
weird,
Or-
right?
Yeah. If you won the lottery, what would you do?
Okay, philanthropy's good, so we gotta donate some.
Okay.
That's good.
Spoken like a true beauty queen. World peace.
I don't know. Get a nice house, get a car.
Would you live in Florida?
I would have a house in Florida and Miami,
California.
California,
Yeah.
and Vegas. I don't know.
Would you hook up any family members with some cash?
Of course, I'd pay their debts off, and yeah,
So, and then philanthropy, is that a charity?
yeah, like charities.
Yeah. Anyone in mind? Special Olympics?
That and like the children's St. Jude.
St. Jude's, that's a great one. I've given to that before. My church. Like 10 years ago when I did that. Do you talk to yourself out when you're alone?
Of course, doesn't everybody?
I don't.
Oh, do you? I think most people do. So if you don't, you're the weird one.
Would you fall in love with someone you just met two days ago?
If the chemistry and spark are there, why not?
Hopeless romantic?
Sometimes.
That's good. All right. 5 things people don't know about Candice Keene.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. I do read the magazines from the back.
Okay.
And I notice every time I do it, I'm like, huh, what is that a form of? Like,
I do it too, though. I don't know. It's like a natural thing, right?
I guess, I don't know. I'm a dork.
Okay.
I'm a fat girl.
A fat girl at heart?
Yeah, I love to eat.
Okay. Is that 3? Yeah, that's 3.
Help me out here.
You're really into punk rock music?
I was, yeah. Oh yeah, so back from 14 to 18, I was like,
Rave girl?
well, I had many phases. At first it was like, well, I went through the goth.
Oh, I like the goth though. I like that.
Crazy.
All the dark eye makeup.
I had like dog shit.
Oh, really? And a
I
padlock?
pierced my own eyebrow, yeah.
Really? Wow.
I was like that.
That's cool.
But I'm just.
So one more thing. What's the last thing?
Jeez.
What's your sign?
Pisces. I'm a Pisces. I think I'd say Google my birthday.
Did I ask you that last time? I might have.
You're Aquarius?
Yes.
So you did?
I did.
I remember.
God, what a memory. I'm like, that's cool. What would you rather find, true love or 10 million?
Dollars? Well, can I keep the $10 million?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, $10 million, you can buy a true love. No, I'm just kidding.
Please say 10 million,
Yes.
because I would do that too.
10 million.
I would do the 10 million.
When do you ever come across $10 million?
And when Amanda yesterday, when she's like this, she's like, "Oh no, I'd rather have true love." And I'm like, God, I feel like I have like a very materialistic because everything that she asked.
No, I'm not materialistic at all.
Well, I felt like it because there's some of these questions. She's like, "No, talk to animals." I'm like, "I'd rather be rich." Would you like to see your own funeral? It's kind of a weird question, but I would. I'd like to see how many people will
I've
miss
thought
it.
about that too. That same thoughts like crossed my mind before. Like
Who would come?
if who's like upset,
Yeah.
or, like who would be there.
So you would.
Sure, why not? But I don't know if I want to see myself in them
Do you think you're weird?
sometimes.
Yeah.
I've been told
You're weird.
I'm a little quirky, but that's me.
We're all individuals, so. Have you ever peed in the shower?
Hasn't everybody?
Gosh. See, that wasn't on the list, but I had that.
Wow.
What I have this as a kind of a different one here, than the other one. Which supernatural abilities would you like to have? Manipulate people's minds, be invisible, or immortality?
Invisible. Sometimes, you can like
Yeah.
blend in whenever you.
And then why not immortal? You want to live forever?
Well, because then you're going to see all your loved ones go, and you're going to deal with.
This is your friend. This is like,
I know.
This is our special guest co-host here today, the curtain. I'm getting you backdrops, close-ups is coming. Okay. 21. Oh no, would you commit a crime if you knew you wouldn't get caught?
I mean, it can't be like bad. Like
You wouldn't kill anybody?
No. I couldn't kill anybody.
What if I was trying to kill you?
Well, that's different. Self-defense. Right?
Yeah.
In Florida.
So when you were a
Yeah,
child,
I've heard that in Florida you cannot get illegal.
what?
If somebody's trying to hurt you and you film in self-defense.
Well, that's Texas is like that too,
It's not like that here.
right?
Zimmerman, Florida.
I don't know if it's like that here. It seems like it would be because everybody carries a
That's
gun here.
different.
You notice that everybody carries a gun? It's crazy. Like, no wonder we have so many shootings. But-
Not really. I mean, why? Let's not get into that.
What? Hey, when you were a kid, did you want to grow up and be an actor, an astronaut, or a bodybuilder?
An actor. I still do.
Yeah?
I've been told the last few days a lot. And in the last like 10 years, you should be Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like seriously, the last 10 years. Like,
Wow.
I've heard that so many. If I had like $1 for every time I heard that,
Gosh darn.
I'd be at 10 million.
That's,
No, I'm just
that's
kidding.
going to be in your caption. You're Wonder Woman now. You are. That's your nickname.
Need to
Technically
contact
Wonder Woman.
Marvel.
Good.
Contact Marvel.
Oh, here's another one that I wouldn't do this. I'm telling you what I would do. Would you play Russian roulette one time, one pull of trigger with one bullet for $100 million?
Would you? Yeah, that would. I don't know if I'd have.
You don't need 10 million that bad, right?
Did you say 100 million or 10 million?
Oh, 100 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. Order your food or cook it yourself.
Like when I'm in prep?
Let's say, yeah, when you're in prep. So, like, I know your recipe, so I put exactly on it what you would put on it, but you didn't have to make it. Would you rather me do it, or do you want to do it yourself?
Sometimes it's therapeutic to do it, you know, kind of gets your mind off of the
Yeah. I mean,
craziness.
I hate it.
But then when you get like really busy, and you're like, man, I wish I had a second body for 5 more hours in the day. Then I'm.
Well, you have to pick one or the other. Candice.
Oh, well, if they make it really good, then I'll just order it.
Good for you. Good for you. Do you have any friends that are bad influences? Move forward. There we go.
I used to.
Not now. Surround yourself with positive.
Yes. And if there's negative people, you just kind of back away from them because negativity is contagious. You don't want that.
Well, that is 20 questions with V. I think
That was
you did.
20?
Yeah, I think you
Wow.
did amazing. I had a couple other things on here. Your trainer Jamie, he's been with you. I already mentioned him. We want to thank J.M. Mannion.
J.M. Mannion, yes.
And I got Miss International. Let's just, how's it feel to win it 2 times? We didn't talk
Amazing.
about that.
It feels, I mean, it felt amazing the first time, but then the second time, it was just, I don't know, it's just like,
Well, when you repeat, it's almost like, hey, you know what? It's no
I'm here
fluke.
to stay.
Yeah, it's no fluke that I won it. It wasn't that
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
the
cool.
best one that night. It means I'm really the best one in the world, and I proved again this year.
yeah, it was a cool feeling.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, you think he'd be favored to be Miss Olympia, winning the Arnold twice, and coming in there and being right there.
I don't want to jinx myself, but that would be pretty cool.
So your website's gonna go down, and that's gonna be
Yes.
CandiceKeene.com. Okay.
We have a domain,
And I think that's everything that you need more videos.
videos,
Protein and carbs. We talked about that.
protein and carbs. I've had way too many carbs the past couple days, so I think I'm just going to do protein the next few days.
Yeah. So who do you want to thank?
You for putting me on the show.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for doing it.
And then J.M. Mannion, my manager, FMG Encouragement Group. Jamie Igoni, my awesome trainer, friend, mentor. Max Nutrition, because best supplement company.
They are one of the best
And-
supplement companies
Yes.
out there.
But Toronto Pro Show weekend, Sunday, I don't really know the full details, but there's going to be a seminar I'm going to be a part of. So if you're in that area and you want to attend, check back on my Facebook. I'll post some details. Tammy Marie, awesome suits. She's amazing. I love them. Friends, family, fans, thank you for your support. And just
Follow you on IG at Candice Keene.
IG. Is that the new name? Or that's
Yeah, it's IG. Yeah.
At
And Twitter
Candice
is at Candice Keene.
And then my fan page on Facebook is Candice Keene, IFBB.
Then I can't send your friend request if I was on Facebook because you have too many friends. So you can be her fan and follow her.
I think it's too many friend requests.
Oh, it is?
I don't know, because I only have like 4,500.
That's all.
And I heard they made this new thing, if you're over 5,000, you have to pay.
I think you do. I wouldn't know. I don't have Facebook anymore.
Oh, you don't?
But I do have IG. We're on there together, right? You follow me back?
I believe so. Yeah, I do.
So check it out.
Check it right now.
All right, well, Miss International, two-time Miss International, IFBB Figure Pro Candice Keene at the Mecca Metroflex on the V Bodybuilding Show, brought to you by Pro Subs, six-pack bags, My Oatmeal, and Metroflex Gym. Swole Swag Watches. Thank you for watching. Swole Swag Watches right here. Thank you for watching. Like it, share it, favorite it, Facebook it, Twitter it, tweet it. Thank you guys.